Right, so it's that time of year at last. I got the bike all loaded up, it's heavy. I'm heading to Thorntons Holt, which I've been waiting for. I'm not going to deny my emotions are kind of a bit all over the place. I've got that kind of feeling of loneliness, I don't know what it is. But I've got a few things planned to do. So I'm just going to go the easy way this time. Because it was way back a couple of years ago, I tried going a longer route and it was a struggle. Anyway, a couple of years ago, you know, I was really unsure about life. I was like unemployed. I'd lost my job, and you know, there was like all these bloody COVID lockdowns and crap. But I managed to go a couple of years ago. And I wasn't sure if that might be the last time ever. But you know, today we're going. I'm on the Trek 520, even though I may put it for sale on eBay after this trip. It's a good bike, but it's kind of, the size isn't right for me. That's quite kind of why I did the Genesis bike I've got is like a much better size. I've got quite a lot of kit, so I'm not going to talk too much like I did on the last video. So I'll just get going and catch you later. So I'm taking the route I did on the first Thorntons Holt trip. There's a railway line. I think I want to go down here. It kind of looks different. Now I'm already having problems with the GoPro. It's getting very, very common, and I'm thinking about trying to charge it with a solar panel. I don't know how well it'll work. I'm not even sure I can mount the solar panel on the bike. Possibly could. Right, you should know this place by now. It's Beeston Marina. Oh, this isn't working either. This power bank should be charged. It doesn't, I don't know, it doesn't seem to be working. It has got power and it's just not charging the GoPro. Now I've heard from Ian. I mean, so I've got ideas what I want to do, but we'll have to see what happens. Ian, I should be meeting Ian, so we'll see what ends up happening. He's probably going to do a wild camp on his own, so I'll bring you back later. We're over the Beeston Nottingham Canal, and I'm going to go that way because it's, well, nice and easy. So let's get going. And by the way, the power bank does work. It just took some time for it to kind of start charging. And I haven't got the pedal cell on me, but I've got 2 power banks and a solar panel. Hopefully I'll be able to use the solar panel. Very lovely on this canal, as you can see behind me. I just need to check my map. I'm taking a detour for a change, because I very rarely get time to go cycling these days, so I'll bring you back soon. Some people might remember this route in Nottingham, Birdcage Walk. A nice like place to come, just add on to a ride, do a loop round Nottingham. So there's a tram line, like this place with a triangle sort of lantern area. I'm gonna have a ride through it. I can't say a cycling auditing. There's a channel called PJ Audits that I've been watching a lot of. I think he's great. There's one of the staff line buildings. I actually got my job through them. There's another building there. There's quite some impressive industrial areas here. And I know I said I wouldn't film too much talking. I just fancy showing you something different. Yeah, there was a big building somewhere. I think this might be it, like a glass front. There it is. Now there's cycle lanes all around here, so we're good. Now we will actually come out near the River Trent, the usual route what we take. You're about to see a tram go past. I think there's a bit more of an industrial estate down here. There's a fountain over it. I don't know what building that is. Right, so it's a bit later. We're at Home Pier Point. Not been here for ages, so I'm gonna have one ride round that way, and then we're heading off to the campsite. I know there's been maybe a couple of changes there. The old toilet block from, like, you know, well, decades ago has now finally been converted into a posh cafe. So hopefully we'll be able to have a look in there. So I'm going to ride up here and we'll see you at the entrance to the campsite. Right, we've arrived at Thorntons Holt. Seems very quiet apart from the road noise. So we're going to see if find the reception. I wonder if they've stopped using the old reception. Oh, the sun is out now, so we should be able to use the solar panel as soon as I'm set up. And there is a warden on this campsite. And they've normally got a caravan at this end. That's the cottage. There's just somebody who, I don't know if they're subscribed to this new channel, but they were subscribed to the old channel. Actually tried to come in here and camp without paying, but the warden noticed him and kicked him out. So you can't come in here for free. I have paid, I booked it quite some time ago. Anyway, there's some more chickens there. Anyway. Well, I've got my welcome pack. There's chickens about. And we'll come have a look at this new building at some point. So we'll get over to the pitch and hopefully there's no one else there, as I like to be on my own, and we'll get set up. Well, it's pretty quiet and empty for the summer, but I know the site can get absolutely packed some of the time. There's one weird looking tent. I've never ever seen that tent before, and I watch a lot of camping channels and stuff. So yeah, we're at 15 where I was last time. I might like have a tent not as close to this as I've done before, because I remember, I think it was last night, the last time I camped here, I could hear, that was a public footpath. I mean, I've walked along it myself, but I remember there were people walking along there. I could hear them and it was kind of freaking me out. Anyway, I've got no stand on this bike, so, and I want to, I'm just gonna get the tent up. I'm not gonna film it. Then I can get all my stuff out and lay the bike down. Right, so we've got our MSR Hubber Tour one-person tent up. It normally takes a bit of adjusting. I've got most of the guy lines in just to keep it tight. It's a little bit windy. I mean, I don't think I've used this tent since last time I came here. I don't know if I've even put it up anywhere. The inside should already be in place. Oh, beauty. So let's go in. He's got, oh. Yeah, the inside is, you know, connected. But you can take it out. And I brought my sit mat because I tend to like kneel on the ground a lot. Wow. I mean, how long's it been? Like 4 years or something since I used it. There's still little bits of like down and stuff. Probably out my cheap down jacket. Now, I'm going to get most of the stuff into the tent. And I should better get the bike in. I might give it a try, but I did bring a lock. Not the best thing in the world, but I brought one. And I've got the bike cover. So we'll start getting stuff in. I mean, I brought this tent because, you know, when you're doing a bit of luxury camping, it's nice to have the extra space. Anyway, I'll bring you back in a bit. Right, so I'm going to lock the bike up there, probably, yeah, lock it round the tent pole, but I will put the cover on it. It's always a risk. I mean, there's I think she's Canadian. There's a Canadian woman I'm watching. She was at a campsite and she got woke up at night. Someone trying to nick her bike, but they didn't get away with it. Now this is a good thing about how big this tent is, because yeah, I've got all the gear. And it's not even in my sleeping area. I will sort this out later. I mean, I've got loads of stuff to use as a light in there somewhere. Want to get out. Bottles, drink I got earlier. Three o'clock. And I'm just going to chill out for a while. I'll probably go to the toilet and freshen up a bit. But I'm going to get this bike covered up. You can see onto that footpath and see up onto the railway embankment. There's lots of ballast there still. Right, that's good as I can do. Right, we've got the good thing about proper campsite camping is we've got a tap up there. I'm going to go for, oh damn, I need that flipping welcome pack. Well, I probably don't, but I'll take it with me anyway. I've had a bit of a cough recently. I don't know whether it's just allergies. I mean, it could be from COVID. But, oh well. If it is, it is. I don't feel that bad. There's a few people in motorhomes here. So we'll just go for a walk about. I won't bore you with it. Well, I've been to the toilet and they've like sort of made this area into a garden. There's still loads of chickens. I've never seen an old tractor before. It seems like the actual calf isn't open. It doesn't seem to have much long opening hours. Anyway, I've got a food-wise, I've got a bit of food. But not enough for like 3 days, so I will have to walk to a shop. I think the first time I camped here, I was on one of these pitches. Yeah, it's nice having the trees there. And well, we can go in there later. You know, obviously you know that was a railway line. You can see the wall there, and there's like, actually like an old power box on the wall, and that's probably literally the only thing left of a railway infrastructure. You probably remember on other videos, up at the country park there's some railway lines still down. And up at the Nottingham end there's the viaduct is still there, but I think that's unlikely to ever go. Is connected to the viaduct for the active line. Well, I'm just thinking what I can do, because I haven't, well, it would be nice to have a cup of tea. Yeah, I'm really glad I bought this sit mat. I bought a can of the Ukrainian lager. I've got loads of that. I couldn't bring it all. Yeah, I'm planning. I think it was last year when no, the year before. Because last year I lost my job. I was unemployed. I was signing on the dole. And you basically can't have a damn holiday because they can mess you about if they find out. So I didn't go, but I can still remember the last time when I used the Van Gogh Banshee 200. Yeah, I know. I can't remember. I think I've got them dated on YouTube, so I should be able to find out. Anyway, I've got a lot of stuff here, so I need to sort it out. Find what I kind of really need out. Oh, well, I might just get the bed set up and anything out what I need. Right, I was just trying out the solar panel. It was actually working. It's nice bright sunshine, but the sun's behind the trees a bit, so it's not perfect. I'm going to plug the GoPro into the small power bank and go for a walk. Probably see what I can get in the shop. Well, it's nice and peaceful, but there's someone's dog barking. And that would be awful if it's barking at night. In fact, I should probably go and complain. Anyway, it's a shame the cafe doesn't have long opening hours. Right, so we're going to see if I can get a drink or something in the shop. Look, I was mentioning these trees, how nice they look. And this piece of land actually used to be a wood. That's where the name Thorntons Holt came from. Because if you look on the old maps, it shows on the map. Electric hookups, something I don't have, but I've seen someone on YouTube who bicycle tours who has had an electric hookup cable with him. It's kind of nuts to watch, but there's a guy called, just call him Patrick Halibut or Falibut. I just noticed an old woman. She's like appeared from nowhere. She's walking a dog. I couldn't see her. So here's one of the mates. Well, I may have said earlier I will need to go to a shop. I've got I knew I would, so I bought this fold-up rucksack. Because I'll most likely be meeting him for a bike ride. I'm guessing it'll be out towards Newark. He'll be I think he's going to wild camp. Obviously, he'll be wild camping on his own. I'll be coming back here, as I've got the luxury of a, well, luxury facilities, toilet, showers, flipping water, you know, I can just get water out of tap. Yeah, I do like wild camping, but this is nice. Anyway, I'm thinking, you know, I could do with some food, so I'm thinking about going to the carvery to see if I can have some food without needing to book a table. Guess I can. But I'm going to put my trousers on, but you're not going to see that. Right, so we're on our way out. This is now a car park. I'm sure this used to be like a private area. I don't know if the swimming pool's open. It might be nice to have a swim in this heat. I should try and film everything, so people who might be interested in coming to this campsite can see what things are like. Anyway, I'm going to go over to Carver and see if we're going to have some food. If I don't see why not, but if not, I've got some usual pot noodle, etc. They've blocked this off, which is kind of irritating. So there's a Stonehouse Pizza and Carvery. We came around the second time I came to Thorntons Holt. So we'll see whether we can have anything. I like their turkey and chips again. Right, so that meal was nice. There's some kind of a, I think it's a park and ride or something here. Pocket park and ride. I wonder what, I'm just looking at them trees at the back. Kind of like, it might be something you can stealth camp. Now I'm gonna walk back. I got told they serve chips, but not part of the carvery. So that is a Cotgrave colliery branch line, or was. And you'll have seen me and Ian riding along that on a few videos. I'm just going to have a walk down this footpath to show you if I've not shown it before. I do want to walk to Cockgrave one evening. Might be tomorrow or the next day. And if I block that ramp, that access up, I need to find another way of... I want to get up here quickly. There's that concrete wall. It's kind of a strange pattern. I'll see if I can see that electric box. Or has it been removed? I can see a wire. Maybe it's gone. No, there it is. I didn't even be able to see him because there's two like boxes with wires coming down from the top, going into them, and there's wires going. There's like. Well, they're either going down into the ground or there's connectors on the bottom. It's got to be something to do with it being used to be a railway line. What else would it be? You can see that, well, there is actually a footpath up there. I've been through there before and out the other side. I might just see if there's a way up. This is a public footpath, so no one can see what I'm doing. And as for this video, I've no idea how long it'll be. I might put it into multiple parts. It looks like you should be able to see my tent through there. There's my tent. Now I just want to see if there's a way to get up on this branch line so I don't have to go around some stupid long way. That looks possible. Yeah, and that goes up through like someone's horse farm or something. There's a cricket club up there. Yeah, so if I go to Cockgrave, I'll go up there. And wait, I'm going back. I'm not going to climb over the fence because I don't want to like damage that side of the fence. So I'm going to go back now. Right, I'm back in the tent. Right, take two. Right, I'm back in the tent. That was a nice carve. I think I'll go back, try and get some chips tomorrow. I just noticed you get the old usual flies in the tent. I think there's like mosquitoes in there. That's why I've left that sealed up. Right, I'll probably wait a while and go for a shower. I've paid for it. I'm gonna make the most of it. I'm thinking what else I could do. Yeah, I normally sleep in the day, so I'm gonna be tired. I'm trying to resist falling to sleep so I can sleep at night, hopefully. Yeah, I'm glad I brought this bigger tent. I was going to bring a different one that I had for quite some time. Ooh. But I'll have to use it another time. I might take it on a wild camp. I know somewhere I've been with Ian where I think you could get away with putting quite a large tent up, as long as you know, put the tent up kind of before it gets dark and pack it away when the sun's coming up. Now I'm just going to chill out and then go for a shower. Right, so I just had a shower, which is lovely to be able to have a shower. So I'm just going to go back to the tent and chill out. There's not a great deal I can do, but I did put some films on my Kindle. I've got a new Kindle, and I'm not sure if the battery lasts as long as the battery on the old Kindle, but the old Kindle was so old it was becoming faulty. It kept on like deleting books and other settings. Whereas I'm just back in the tent. Yeah, I'm gonna get the rest of my sleeping stuff ready. I might just like read a book for a while. Yeah, it's one thing about this tent. It's like this bit single skin, but it's still got this on the door, so you can have a bit of extra airflow. Anyway, I'll get my bed stuff ready. Right, it's a lot later. I've been getting a bit bored because there's nothing to really do. I've had a can of lager. That makes a nice scene. This field but gets long grass in it. Oh, so I thought about like bivvying in there. I'm gonna go back to the tent soon and watch a film, and hopefully get some sleep.